If there's one thing that 20 years of meal prep has taught me, it's that variation is key if we're to sustain a balanced nutritional intake. And balance being the key word here. Yes, we want complete lean protein, we want complex carbohydrates, we want healthy fats, we also want fiber, soluble fiber, and antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. And we don't always get that by eating the same meal over and over again. So how do we do that? Well, on today's video, I want to show you a great alternative to chicken, broccoli, and brown rice. This is going to be a combination of prawns, plenty of colorful antioxidant-rich vegetables, red pepper, orange, green, some crisp red onion in there as well, some tangy pineapple, and quinoa. We're going to substitute this, which is a grass-based full spectrum protein. It is a great alternative to the likes of brown rice and lower in carbohydrates and calories. So we're going to be using that. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to be putting everything onto a skewer. And the first thing we need to do is take the tails off our prawns. You see, when we eat out or order takeout food, it's packed full of added calories, empty calories, calories that don't really provide any nutritional support, lots of sugars, saturated fats, use of seed oils, basically all of these ingredients that don't really benefit our body, certainly to put it into an optimal state. And the key to that is to really provide your body with everything that it needs. So let's get onto our peppers here, our antioxidant-rich, fiber-packed peppers, and then some big sections from it. Last thing, let's get some red onion in there. Make sure we get some nice big chunks to fit onto our skewers. Pineapple. Now the reason I'm using this is mainly for taste. Yes, it's packed with good vitamins and minerals that our body needs and wants, but it also makes these prawn skewers taste delicious. So that's why I'm using this. Just gonna remove the peel like this. So the first thing is to make sure that what you're doing, you can do consistently. And I would say, before even making any changes to your diet, just stick to a routine. So what I mean by that is, without even changing any of your diet, simply just stick to the same times and the same portions of the food that you're already eating. Once you've got that routine, you can start making some small changes. Maybe breakfast, you need a little bit more protein, add some eggs, some protein powder, some other foods in there rich in protein. Maybe you're eating too much throughout the day, but if you're doing it on a consistent basis, you form that habit, it's going to be easier to start to change some of those principles and set you up on the right path. Something like this is really hands-on and makes you feel good about the food that you're eating. So I'm going to mix everything up, kind of go in an order here. Pineapple, pepper, prawn, bit of onion maybe, and then repeat that. Probably 2 meals here, 2 skewers per meal. Again, I might add a little bit more extra protein to get that minimum 30. But in terms of just taste and flavor, we're definitely on track here. And again, we're gonna pair that with our quinoa to add in those complex carbohydrates. So let's get this in the oven, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, about 18 minutes, see how they look, then maybe put them under the broiler just to finish them off. Man, that smells good. So I cooked just under a cup of quinoa. So technically this is 2 meals. So what I'm making here is 2 meal preps in one. If you haven't had quinoa before, I recommend you try it. It's got this really delicious, almost nutty flavor. It's a great substitute for rice. Like I said, complex carbohydrates, but more importantly, a complete source of protein. Even though these are on skewers, I'm actually gonna skewer them in like this. Now, one other thing I found about meal prep is that we need that complete spread of antioxidants, fiber, vegetables, minerals, nutrients as well. So whilst we're thinking about our protein, our carbohydrates and fats, it's also really important to think about greens and fiber as well, which means getting lots of colorful vegetables in there. We've got some fruit in there as well. Speaking of fruit, pineapple is high in bromelain, which is an enzyme that helps break down food in our gut. So we've kind of got a natural digestive enzyme thanks to the pineapple. Okay, we're almost done. Just one extra thing. I'm gonna add a little bit more flavor into it. This is a cherry smoked barbecue low-calorie sauce. Most low-calorie sauces, when you taste them, they taste very watery. This is actually packed full of flavor. 10 calories per serving, no added sugar. So I'm gonna add about 2 or 3 servings in. We're gonna add 30 calories at most across 2 meals. Oh, you can smell that barbecue flavor in there. This really tops up a really great nutrient-packed, flavorful dish. We got it all in there. And again, this is really 2 meals. So if I cook this the night before, I'm set for the following day. Breakfast, this protein shake post-workout, nighttime meal, and again, I'll start to cook for my following day. Thanks for watching. I'll include more information about this recipe and the sauces in the description below. Go check it out, and I'll catch you back here on the next workout. Keep training hard, eat smart. See you back here soon.